The CC2A championships leading up now to the regionals. What did you learn about your squad, both men and women?
I mean, going in from conference to now? Well, I was hoping to have a better conference championships. The big meet is the regional championship because that's what's going to qualify you into the national championships. But conference was kind of a second stepping stone for us to get some confidence, do well against other opponents in our, in CC2A. We didn't do very well. We need to have a good rebound. So I guess if we could have a bad race between conference and regionals, that would have been it. So hopefully we're on the upswing and we're having great workouts. It's just we need to transfer that into race day. That's kind of what we're up to.
For your team, how important was it earlier in the season to go up to Spokane and race on the course, not go back to a place that you guys are pretty familiar with?
Yeah, when I got there and I looked at the list of schools that would be there, a lot of them didn't come from our conference. Actually, none of them did. We had a couple of them from our regional meet that was there, Western Washington and some others, but I think that'll give everybody a really big advantage. We were there in 2011. They held the regional national championships, and some of those people that went 2 years ago are on the same squad this year. But having going up there as a team and traveling the 14-hour distance in our vans, it's nice that we get to fly up there this time. So I think all these little things should happen to a good meet. And being there, knowing the turns, knowing the terrain, knowing the weather, because we're from Humboldt County, and it's not as cold as it is up there, but we're familiar with that. And I hope that it all turns to a plus. But right now, all these little advantages, I hope that we can come, get a good rebound from conference and do well this weekend. We definitely need it.
Beginning of the season, you guys have that goal of returning to nationals. If it comes down to this weekend, and it goes to nationals. Obviously, you guys want to do well and compete for a third time up there in Spokane.
Yeah, we do. And I'd say, like Imogene stated earlier, we've had really good individual races throughout the year. We got a couple team first places and we've done well, but we just got to put it all together on the same day. And we need to be more consistent. And I'm hoping that it all comes together because, like I said, our workouts have been going great. We have the talent. We just need to kind of put it in our minds that, hey, let's step up, let's do well, and that's what I need to help prepare my athletes for, is just put it together on one day and try to get back to nationals. That's the goal.
When you look at the other teams, do you like your guys' chances?
We're 50-50, and I don't mean to be sarcastic. I believe in my athletes. It's just that you like to have some consistency before you go there, because you feel like you have a chance, and I feel that way. But I feel we're 50-50, and throughout the season we've been slipping in the rankings because of our performances being inconsistent, and we recognize that, we know that, but we still have the talent. Thank goodness we don't have any severe injuries, and we might have a couple colds as far as illnesses are concerned, but I think we can run through that and still have a good performance. It's just we're going to have to put it all together and score the top 5 on the men and women well enough to get there. So we're in the mix, but it's going to be 50-50 getting there.
Scott, this is your 4th year, and you built the momentum. And last year was kind of the progress was there. You made it to nationals. How much more importance does this take on in trying to build the program to have that consistent success this year's regionals and duplicating or doing better?
Yeah, it's really important. To me personally, it is. I don't want to be a flash in the pan with a 1-year showing. I want to make it a consistent program where we can make it to the championships every year, make it an era. I understand that every program is going to have a down cycle at some point, but we still have a lot of the talent level that we had last year. It's just that we haven't performed to our capabilities. And it's a great question, and personally it means a lot to me. This year's a lot more stressful than last year because it's always hard to return to that level. It's so competitive. But again, we got a good program and we belong to be there, so I hope that we can pull together and get there. The kids deserve it, they really do, so that's what we're shooting for.
Awesome.